Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Chineza. In today's video, I am excited to bring you guys another episode of Wind Down Wednesday. As you guys can see, I kind of am a little bit dolled up. I wanted to do a calm beat, but then I saw someone with really nice red lipstick the other day, and I was like, wait a minute, I have red lipstick. And literally, I've switched over to wearing more lip glosses as of literally not even recently, as of years now. Probably since my freshman year of college was the last time where I'm wearing a lip like this bold on a regular occasion. Obviously I'm just filming a video, but now I'm actually inspired. I'm like, I kind of want to beat my face for work tomorrow. So granted, if I wake up on time and everything, then we might make that happen. But yeah, so thank you for tuning in to today's Wind Down Wednesday. If you guys had known the struggle that I was going through right before filming this, you would have just been like, bruh, because that's what I was like, bruh, which kind of inspired what I want to talk about today. But before we get into that, it is Wind Down Wednesday, so you guys already know that does mean a new wine is on the horizon. So that wine is going to be something that I picked up in the store yesterday. I'm actually filming on a Wednesday. Usually I try to film earlier in the week. But I just had a really, really busy weekend full of shooting and literally no sleep and no time to myself. But I still wanted to bring you guys this video and bring it to you on a Wednesday, so I found time to film today. But yesterday I went grocery shopping for the first time in a long time. I'll be doing a whole kind of meal prep / come shopping with me vlog to kind of show you guys what I'm going to be getting. But without further ado, this is the wine that I ended up picking out from Kroger. I wanted to go for something that, one, y'all know how I like my cheap wines. Two, again, something that I've never had before. This is the Beringer White Merlot from 1876. Okay. And then I kind of didn't even research why it's called White Merlot, but it's clearly not a white drink, it's pink, basically. And apparently it's dry. Wow, I picked this up because I thought that it was going to be sweet. Didn't even look at the back. It says that the taste is dry, between dry and semi-dry. And it's a rich blackberry and raspberry aromas, and flavors complemented by hints of orange peel and nutmeg. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try this. I'm not sure how to open this. Let's see. But yeah, guys, so originally I wasn't really sure what exactly it is that I wanted to speak about today. I had a bunch of different ideas, but I kind of told you guys how I kind of want to feel more inspired to do something versus just going down the list. And although this was one of the things on my list, just the fact that I was able to make it to this point, as in I was having trouble. Usually I have this app set up on my phone where I'm able to view what I'm doing as I'm filming, so I can see if something's out of focus or if I have lipstick on my teeth or something, so I can just take mini break. Basically it helps me from having to stop filming, go play back the video, make sure that everything's good. So basically that app for some reason wasn't connecting, and I was legit troubleshooting, watching YouTube videos for literally an hour. I was supposed to start filming since 7 o'clock, and it's what time is it? It's 8:14, so imagine an hour and 15 minutes basically had went by, and I was so close to giving up. But then I was like, you know what, no, you said you were going to film this video, you can figure it out, just keep on trying. So I just uninstalled the app, reinstalled the app, restarted my phone, uninstalled the app on my camera, reinstalled the app, had to watch YouTube videos on how to re-download it because I didn't even remember downloading it. But I ended up getting it figured out and sorted out, which kind of just led me to my topic of today, which is the idea that, you have to keep a positive attitude throughout all things in life, I want to say. And it's also important to never quit at something, especially when it's something that you've kind of set out to do. So today's topic ties into that little spiel, because basically what I want to tell you guys is that it's very important, although things may seem hard in the moment, you have to know that things will get better, and you have to kind of keep that positive attitude, keep that hope alive in order to kind of motivate yourself, to propel yourself. Because if you keep on telling yourself that oh man, this sucks, but what are you doing to get yourself out of that situation? So that literally directly correlates to what I was just struggling with, which was basically, look at that, I was about to do this backwards, which was basically bringing you guys this video, and I'm like, you know what, I'm determined to bring you guys this video. I'm gonna keep a positive attitude, and I'm just like, ooh, I am just going to keep on trying and trying to basically get that sorted out for you guys. So what I will say is that it's not always easy to keep a positive attitude, especially when you're in a very like adverse situation. So hold on guys, I am struggling with, I feel like I did this with, oh, but look, I'm positive. I know I'm gonna get this bottle open. I did it, I've done it before, so you did it with ease. And that's something to remember too. Basically, like, you know that you can get through certain things, and it helps when you've gotten through it in the past before, so you can kind of like use your past to propel you in a sense. It's kind of like, I know I'm capable of accomplishing this thing because I've done it before. So it kind of like gives you a confidence boost to be able to be like, you know what, like I am able to do this, I am capable. And even when it's something new, I feel like what's important in taking on new tasks and staying positive all throughout, although it may seem hard, is just to remember that, you know, like you're here for a reason. And it's just like, you know, like I'm gonna take the skills that I do have and apply it. So even though something may be hard, or it's maybe hard to stay positive, I think like leaning on others, those who kind of know more than you in certain situations, going to them for advice, for guidance, and kind of being like, hey, like I saw that you were able to get through this certain thing, like can you give me some tips and tricks? And kind of like having that positive mindset in general just affects your day like overall, instead of like, oh, like I have to go to class today, or oh, I have to go to work today, or oh, I'm stuck in traffic. Like use those situations to your advantage. For example, instead of, oh, I'm stuck in traffic, why don't you look at it as like, oh wow, like this could be a time where I can like call a friend or call a family member who I haven't spoken to in a while. So instead of it being like, dang, like I'm stuck in traffic, it could be like, wow, like I just found time to reconnect with this person who I haven't spoken to in a while. Instead of being upset that you have to go to work or that you have to go to school, first of all, you have to remember that like every day on this earth is not guaranteed. So the fact that you're even waking up every morning, I think it's important to have an attitude of gratitude, because not everyone woke up this morning, not everyone is here to see another day. And I know that may seem like cliche, but I feel like, again, like once you like face loss, or like once you face adversity, you realize kind of like how fragile everyday life is. And even, again, like the whole driving thing, like you're getting to your location safely and coming home safely. Like you don't know how big of a blessing that is, because people get into car accidents every day. Not everyone makes it home. Like it's literally like anything can happen. So you have to kind of find the positivity in that, and like looking at the little things to be positive about. Now, I'm not saying that you're not like, it's not okay to like complain or different things like that, but what I'm saying is that you cannot let those negative thoughts like rule your day, to control your day, because that's when it starts to bite at you, and it kind of like leads to a sort of bitterness, like a sort of outlook on the world that you just kind of like are like sour towards everything. And no one likes a negative Nancy either. I feel like I used to be a very negative person. However, I kind of kept those negative thoughts to myself, and it was only hurting myself because I was the only one thinking all of these things. And it could be like something simple, like instead of having a positive outlook, I just always like saw the worst in situations, or just always thought that things would go wrong, or just always like overthought things. But then I realized, I'm like, honestly, like it's not helping me in any way, shape, or form. I forget that I'm supposed to be winding down. Like I'm over here just chatting. I didn't even take a sip yet, so. And right now I am wearing Anastasia Beverly Hills mixed with ColourPop on my lips, so we're gonna see how well this stays when trying to drink a glass of wine. Guys, it is not on the cup at all, so if you're ever going out, just wear a mattifying lipstick and you'll be good. Oh guys, and I put on eyelashes by myself. It's just my first time, not my first time, but my first time in a minute putting them on by myself. I know that I do have a lot of work to go, but I'm just happy that I was able to, do a little something. Even though if I touch it, it might fall off right now. And even though it may be falling off right now, don't judge me, y'all, because, you gotta start somewhere. And that's that positivity too, because I could have, again, I got it in my eye. My eyes were burning. So much was going on. And I was just like, honestly, like, forget this. I'm about to wear mascara. But I'm like, you know, let me just stick to it. So I finally got it, put it on, even though it may not look as on fleek as it could be. It's going to get better because I'm going to keep on practicing it and keep on trying. And I might even wear them to work tomorrow. But then that would mean I have to wear my contacts. I think I was kind of saying on like how I used to just be like negative and I would keep that to myself. Now, what I would say is that although that wasn't good, I think that it's still better than those people who are negative and try to kind of like bring everyone else down. Whereas when you're keeping it to yourself, like it's not good for yourself, obviously. But I just think that it kind of goes back to that saying where it's like if you don't have anything good to say, like keep it to yourself or don't say it at all type thing. And I think that's so true. It's like, okay, you can say this negative thing, but like how are you helping to fix a problem? Like where is it? If you want to be negative, at least come back with the solution on how things can be more positive. But you're not about to be complaining about everything with no solutions to anything because that's just wasting breath at the end of the day. It's kind of like, think before you speak. Think before you spew out that negativity, before you spew out that hate. Like actually think like, is this adding, is this helping or hurting? And not to say that you cannot say things like, obviously if you're pointing out something that's wrong, like that's not what I'm saying, but more so that like negative outlook on things. And if you kind of just want to bring others down with you, you kind of have to reevaluate and like look deeper into yourself and think like, why am I having these thoughts? Like, is there something wrong with me? Like, do I have to like dig deeper to see if there's actually like a problem within? Because most likely there is. And that's how it kind of was with me too, because I used to just have that negative outlook on life in general. I feel like it has a lot to do with just loss and kind of like being like desensitized to like my feelings in a sense. Like I didn't want to fully embrace the fact that I can be okay, even though like when you lose someone, people will tell you that like, oh, like everything will get better, it's gonna be okay. And to me, back at that time, I was just thinking, like, how can things possibly get better when, like, this is the worst thing that has ever happened to me? Like, it's like life is just gonna suck from here on out. Like, I have nothing to look forward to. And I feel like that also ties into it, too. Like, having that positive mindset, you kind of have to, like, what helps in having that positive mindset is kind of having things to look forward to. Like, again, like, seeing the little things in life and kind of bringing positivity to it. So again, like even something that I do that I suggest that people do, hold on guys. Something that helps me kind of stay motivated and have a positive start to my day is having a morning routine. And although I don't follow my morning routine every morning, there are little things that I do have every morning that will help boost my day and actually make me have an attitude of gratitude, kind of like how I was saying. Firstly, starting with my alarms. So, you know, you hear your alarms and you just want to roll over. You know how you can customize like the words on like your alarms or whatever? I'll always have something there that's like a positive message, whether it's like you're gonna look great today or have a great day or just different things, like just being like don't forget to stretch, like don't forget to smile. It just gives you like a little thing to just be like to wake up to and to just be like, you know what, like yeah, you're right. Me like talking to my past self of setting that alarm, I'm like, that was a really good idea, Chin. Like, yeah. So that honestly, it helps me get out of bed. Like when I'm like hearing the and then I look over and I see like you're gonna do great today or like have a wonderful day. I'm just like, okay. And then along with the morning routine, obviously you can customize it to your settings, but I do think that what also helps with your positivity is kind of like, you know, whether it's meditation that you want to do or prayer or a workout or whatever the case may be. Sometimes even just taking a hot shower in the morning can have a positive effect on your day. And not doing these things can sometimes like throw off your balance, and that's understandable. But I just also think that even though you may not be able to do these things each and every day, like you have to again like find joy in the little things, like find positivity in the little things. And I also think that something important too that I've kind of started to do is to just be positive in general, try to be more positive towards others in general. Because again, like just like how I was saying, I was keeping the negativity to myself and that was bad. It's not good to keep positivity to yourself either. Like if you see that someone is struggling, or if you see that, you know, someone may be down, or even if you see that someone's happy, like you never know what someone's going through. I just always try to be an encouragement to others, whether that's through an act of service or just telling someone that, you know, that you're thinking about them, or, you know, just checking in on people, or just, like, you know, like simple things like giving them a compliment on their IG post. Like, you never know how far a little gesture can be, or just, again, like encouraging others to be positive, to be like, you know what, like someone could be complaining about something, and, you know, giving a positive solution instead of just being like, oh dang, that sucks. Like, what are you offering to that person to help them in their situation? Not saying that you're about to be like everyone's personal therapist, but again, it's kind of like we're on this earth to help each other, honestly. Like, that's one of the main purposes of us being here. So it's just like, how are you helping others and what you're saying and what you're spewing out, and just in how you operate too, because again, like, just being, no one wants to be around a negative person. Like, it's just exhausting. Like, honestly, I've had to cut some people off just because they were so negative, and it's like something that can be addressed too. Whether you realize it or not, the people who you closely associate with are going to rub off on you. Their mannerisms are going to rub off on you. So you want to make sure, again, that you're surrounding yourself with people who are like-minded, with people who are positive. Because, again, like, you want to make sure that you're always propelling yourself to that next level. And it's kind of like, if you're with people who are always being negative, who are always just trying to bring people down to kind of their level and to just be in that misery with them, like, you gotta bring them scissors out, because you gotta go, like, if you're not helping me to become a better person, to become a more positive person, like, I just personally, at this point in my life, like, I can't be around that. And again, like, when I was that negative person, you know, I didn't mind, because I was just like, yeah, like, we're all on the same page, da, da, da. But I think it's important to realize that you can grow, you can outgrow people, and you can outgrow certain mannerisms. And again, I'm so thankful, so grateful that I'm not where I was years ago, because that version of myself and that negativity and just that, like, outlook on life that things were just kind of never gonna get better, like, it honestly, like, it can get you into a state that's kind of like hard to get out of once you're there. I think it's important to recognize that if you are there, it will get better, and that just doing those little things, whether it's a self-care day, or just, again, those positive affirmations to yourself, just like affirming that it's going to be a good day, affirming that even though I'm stuck in a sticky situation right now, you know, like, things will be better, like, I can get through this, like, I'm strong, I'm powerful. So again, like, reminding yourself of these things and, like, actually, like, acting upon it, not only just saying it but believing it, I think will help anyone, whether you are a positive person already or you're a negative person. Like, every little thing like that, it's just going to register more and more within yourself to let you know. Okay guys, there goes one cup. This wine is very good, so I'm just gonna have one more cup, because I'm not gonna lie, you know, I did have a slice of cake and ice cream today. But, you know, like, sometimes, oh, by the way, I don't eat, like, sweets or red meat or fried foods anymore. Only if I'm having, like, a cheat day or something like that. So honestly, today's gonna have to count as my cheat day. But yeah, because I'm trying to lose weight for when I travel in December. So that's a mini sidebar. So no more than 2 glasses of wine as well. So, you know, I'm just gonna have one more cup for tonight. This wine is good. It's not as strong as the wine that I had last week, the Woodbridge, but it is very good. And again, you guys already see how I'm filling up my cup. Y'all knew how I was coming. Like, I think that, you know, honestly, that sums up everything. And what I want to leave you guys with is that if you are, I'm not saying that it's not okay to, you know, to go through things and to kind of be in a state of, I don't know how to describe it. Basically that state where you're just kind of like thinking that, you know, like, the worst has happened to you. Like, I didn't deserve this. Like, why is this happening to me? Like, I'm a good person. Like, things like that. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, you should just be like, oh, like, oh, this is great. Like, I'm going to be better. Like, definitely take your time to heal. Like, that's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is that you need to realize that, you know, once you're done healing, like, once you're grieving, like, you need to realize that there's more to life. Like, life is too short to spend it being negative all the time. And that's something that I'm so happy that I realized, because it's honestly draining. Like, you're here to make a difference, to make a mark. and you want to just spend all your time just moping around, just complaining about everything, just being negative, just bringing bad vibes around everyone. Like, nobody wants to be around someone who has bad vibes. Like, I'm not saying you gotta be the most quirky, like, positive person, like, oh, life is great, like, there's no problems. Like, no, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that, again, like, finding those positive moments out of adversity and just staying positive in general literally will change your life. Like, it will change how you view things. It will change how you act towards others. It will change how others interact with you, because again, when someone, even if a negative person is interacting with you and they just see that you're positive, like, it's gonna rub off on them. Even though they may not want it to, like, they're gonna be like, whoa, like, what's gotten into her? What's gotten into him? Like, you know, like, maybe I should try being more positive. Like, maybe I should, like, you know, try to be a better vibe, because it literally can change your life. Like, it can go from 0 to 100 like real quick, like Drake said. So I want to thank you guys for watching today's video, for supporting. Again, if you have a wine suggestion, please, 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 I'm begging y'all. Like, I'm ready to try the wines that y'all are suggesting. Please leave that down in the comment section below. Like, I want to see what wines y'all be drinking. I want to know if it's lit or not, so I can give my rating and everything. You know, maybe I'll start giving like a rating system. Like, I would give this wine like a 6. A 6 is a good number. I think I would give this wine a 6 because it tastes good, but it's not hitting. But again, at the same time, like, I'm on the second cup of wine. I don't know how many cups it's supposed to hit, but all I know is that the Woodbridge was hitting. This one, it's okay. And again, if you know like any black owned wine businesses, please let me know so I can try and find them, so I can try out their wines. And yeah, guys, stay positive, stay motivated, stay blessed, and thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Like, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We're so close to having 1,000 subscribers. We need a name for you guys, honestly. Like, I just realized, like, my supporters don't have a name. So again, if you're watching this video, leave that name suggestion of what you guys should be called down in the comment section below. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and, first of all, edit this video so that you guys can see it on Wednesday night. It will be posted on Wednesday night because I have a positive attitude and I know that I can edit in real time and get this video to you guys before midnight. And right now it is 8:39 p.m. So my challenge is that I will bring this to you guys no later than 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hold me to it, hold me accountable, and thank you so much for watching, guys, and tuning in and supporting me. Love you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this wine and get to editing this video. Thanks, guys. Bye.